All right, welcome back for another episode of the Boiz. We're going to do a little clip here for you. We are going to create our Mount Rushmore of professional wrestlers.
Yes.
Okay, so
this is very, very tough because there's so many.
These are our top 4 most iconic wrestlers in the wrestling game. Do you want to do it? Okay, should I do my whole thing, or should we go?
Let's
back
go one
and
at a
forth?
time.
One at a time. All right, I'm going to start off again with Andre the Giant. He was one of the first big icons of this performance art, just a larger-than-life figure. And he was really part of that transition from when wrestling was kind of like a local thing where they would just put on local shows to when, I believe it was Vince McMahon, turned it into like a national sport type of deal, and Andre was the first big star of that. So as far as I'm concerned, he's got to be on that list. So I'm gonna start with Andre.
That's fair enough. By the way, one of us actually like a relatively good wrestling fan. The other one is not. Who is it? Take your guesses. Also, this whole video came up as a side conversation in our tier list ranking of dead wrestlers. Go check that one out. But
coming soon.
Coming
soon to a YouTube link near you.
Coming soon, or check it out. Okay. We don't know what the fuck we're man.
Who's your first person on your fucking?
So the first person on my Rush Mount More, it's gonna be Hulk Hogan, that's an easy one. Like, you gotta have Hulk Hogan. He's like one of the most. He's arguably the most impactful wrestler of all time. He's a household name. Everyone fucking knows him. Like, yeah, racist. Like, maybe he did some nasty things. But as a wrestler, he propelled the whole thing. You need him on the list. He might have been a douchebag, but, you know, whatever. He's iconic. Like, everyone fucking knows Hulk Hogan.
Absolutely.
All right.
And I'm also going to have Hulk Hogan on my Mount Rushmore. You know, there's no way he has to be on it. Really, as far as if I was going to rank them, Hulk Hogan would probably be number 1. But I did Andre first because I'm doing it sort of chronologically. You know, I'm going
alphabetical order.
Or alphabetically, but more chronologically. And Andre started slightly before Hulk Hogan, and so he was in the game a little bit longer. So I started with him, and then Hulk. And, so those are my first 2 on my Mount Rushmore.
My second guy...
number 2 for you.
My second guy, I'm not going chronologically because this is an OG. I'm going with Frank Gotch. Frank Gotcha.
Who the fuck is Frank Gotch?
So, I just looked it up really quick because we had to rush this video. He's an early wrestler. He's like one of the first fucking well-known professional wrestlers. I think he might be the first world heavyweight champion. I don't know. I did my research really quick, but I knew that someone that got the sport of wrestling, like as sports entertainment, off the ground has to be on this. Like, same way that, you know, George Washington is on Mount Rushmore. You know, he's an OG. He's essential. Like, Frank Gotch goes back to like the early 1900s. Like, this dude is World War I time. He might have fought in World War I for all I know.
Okay, well. Personally, on my Mount Rushmore, I'm not going to put somebody on there if I didn't know who the fuck they were 5 minutes ago. So I kind of have to know who they were.
I think it's been about 7 minutes.
Okay. I stand corrected. So far, I've got Andre the Giant Hulk Hogan. He's got Hulk Hogan and Frank Gooch.
Don't put some respect on Frank Gotch's name.
As far as I'm concerned, he never existed. He's not a real person.
This guy's a legend.
Okay, who's next on your Mount Rushmore?
You want me to take the next one?
Yeah.
Next up, I got Stone Cold Steve Austin. This guy, also household name. Huge in the 90s. He had like a shorter career than like a lot of wrestlers, but the fact that his name is so recognizable and he became such an icon in less amount of time goes to show how fucking phenomenal he was. He was an amazing character. Whether he was a heel or a face, the audience loved him. He was so much fun. He was funny. He was mad. He was angsty. He was a great wrestler. He fucking fought through pain. Stone cold. Absolute legend. Pushed the sport. Like the face of wrestling in the 90s. Other than, well, him and The Rock. That's who I had to decide between. Him and The Rock. I just kind of spoiled my last pick. My last pick is not The Rock.
Spoiler.
Who is it?
My next pick, I was going to put The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I remember when I was in elementary school, everybody was obsessed with The Rock. He did his thing with the eyebrow. You know, that was his whole deal. Big energy. You know, obviously parlayed his wrestling career into, he's now a Hollywood star. And
he might have been one of the first guys to do that. I know, like, Hulk Hogan was in movies, but like
he's easily has the most successful acting career.
Yeah, he's
out of
like
any wrestler.
He might be the most like successful like wrestler ever, because Hulk Hogan, he was like off wrestling alone, he's probably the most successful, but like as like just a name, probably Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah. So he's got to be on there. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I got Andre, Hogan, and The Rock thus far. And then to close it out, I'm going to go with Stone Cold Steve Austin. You already mentioned him. He was a guy who
propelled the sport.
Propelled the sport, total icon. You know, everybody knows Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You heard that glass breaking, and you fucking freaked out.
Yeah,
I didn't get that luxury.
Freaking out.
I wasn't allowed to watch wrestling in that era, and I was too young.
He was the guy with the beers too, right?
Yeah. He would fucking just pour them over his face.
Yeah, that was.
Oh my God, so cool.
Right. So for all the beer that he wasted, you know, he still counts. So that's my Mount Rushmore. Who did you say your fourth?
No, I still gotta do mine. I'm pretty sure since you're not allowed to drink alcohol like on TV, I'm pretty sure they were fake beers. Just a little fun fact for you.
He never really drank them. He just kind of poured it in his mouth.
Yeah, I'm sure if they were real beers, he wouldn't have done that. He would have been like, "Why would I waste such gold?"
Yeah, maybe they were really LaCroix with
pretty much. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he was fucking smashing some NAs, but
something like that.
Whatever. Absolute icon, Stone Cold. He would probably be like one of the coolest people to meet from wrestling. Mm-hmm. Now my last guy, this might be a little controversial, but John Cena. The things that he did for the sport in like the current era, he's an absolute fucking icon. He's a meme. People that don't know shit about wrestling know John Cena because they know the "you can't see me" meme. I hated him when I was a kid, because when I was younger, it's like when he like broke out, and I hated him because he never lost. But he was so charismatic that he like
transcended your hatred for him.
No.
Okay.
Well, like,
still hate him?
No, looking back, like I appreciate what the I appreciate the fuck out of what he did. He was great. Maybe a little stiff at times. Maybe a little, I don't know. There's been like some clips where he was like caught like just shouting out the next move, like very loudly. So maybe a little complacent. I don't know. But he was a great worker, or he is a great worker. He also propelled to stardom through movies and stuff. Yeah, he's just one of the biggest names in wrestling like ever.
Let's do this. All right, let's recap our lists, our Mount Rushmores, and then we'll throw out some honorable mentions. So mine, again, Andre, Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and my honorable mentions, I'll throw out John Cena. Who else? The Big Show.
He's throwing out names you can think of.
Yeah. John Cena, The Big Show. Who else? The Undertaker.
That's a great one.
Randy Savage. These were pretty big icons in the sport.
Oh, why didn't we put him in the fucking... I fucked up by not putting him in the...
Yeah, you fucked up by not
list.
putting him on the list.
Check out that video. It doesn't have Randy Savage.
any
I didn't
other-
even put him in the honorable mentions.
Any honorable? Well, you haven't done your honorable mentions.
No, the honorable mentions for the dead list. Check that one out. It's gonna be really good.
Okay.
But it's not gonna have Randy
Who's
Savage.
your-
Please don't get mad at me.
Who's your Mount Rushmore?
So my Mount Rushmore, it's Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan, Frank Gotch, Stone Cold, John Cena.
And your honorables?
I probably could have just swapped Frank and Hulk, and it would have been in chronological order. Anyway,
who are your honorable?
Honorable mentions: Andre the Giant. We were debating off camera about it, about like,
Yeah,
'cause
I
Hulk
think
Hogan
that's
and
a
Andre the Giant-
travesty to not have Andre on.
because Andre and Hulk, like, they came out at like the same time, and like Hulk just kind of overshadowed Andre. But I don't know, they fed off each other. If you want to get down to it, but I don't know, Hulk transcended fame in wrestling. He eat your vegetables, kids. Don't do steroids.
Mhm.
Well, don't admit to doing steroids.
Any
So
other
yeah,
honorables for
Andre.
you?
I don't know. This is a tough one. Can I just name my favorite wrestlers?
Go for it.
My unbiased honorable mentions: Rob Van Dam, RVD. Oh my god, that guy was so sick. He did the coolest moves. He was so hardcore. Chris Jericho. Very entertaining. Very fun to hate. Also Rockstar. Who else is one of my favorites? I don't know, man. Wrestling is cool.
All right, he doesn't even know his favorites.
I have too many.
What? So the mystery remains. Who?
Rikishi.
Rikishi. Okay, yeah. I
I'd eat his
remember
ass.
something about Rikishi.
Watch the rest of our videos.
Yeah.
If you're just getting in, if you just found us because you're like, oh, I like wrestling, you know, if the algorithm just threw into this, if you like wrestling, there's a great chance you like comedy. Because wrestling fans are fun. So fucking watch our other videos. We're all comedians. We're all comedians here. We do podcasts with comedians. You ever heard of Sam Talent?
Like and subscribe.
You ever heard of Kill Tony?
Down there.
We own Kill Tony.
Thank you for tuning in. Lemon's gonna keep rambling about nonsense.
I
And-
was in Vietnam. I time traveled there.
Over and out.
The Viet Cong is terrifying.
Peace.
I can't believe the knives.
People's number one. Kind of the number one Measure Check Comedy Podcast. No big deal.